It's the Bean Boy! This is Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. It's a Puyo Puyo clone, but it's actually better. Not because of the gameplay, but because it's got the word bean in it. According to Darwin's fourth law of reality, anything that includes or relates to the bean is automatically and unquestionably superior to an alternative that does not include or relate to the bean. The first boy to challenge us to the bean battle is Mr. Arms. Hey, Nintendo, remember when you released that game called Arms and this guy wasn't a guest character? Hey, Nintendo, remember when you released that game called Arms and this guy wasn't the main character? Hey, Nintendo, it's Arms. This boy is the game. He's got the arms. His name is Arms. This boy is Arms. Hey, Nintendo. But Nintendo has forsaken him, and for that, he will die. The next enemy is the final boss. If you defeat him, you win the game. Frankly is his name, and he is the hardest enemy. Allow me to tell you a story. As a champion of the machine of beans, no opponent could possibly stand in my way. That is until a friend of mine, we will call them a banana, spread a baleful curse to me that left me vulnerable to the viciousness of the bright spark. The curse raged for ages, but such was my prowess in stacking Beanie Boys that I was able to break the curse, slay the beast, and steal his eldritch power, and I continue to do so to this day. The next opponent we face is known as Humpty, nothing compared to his predecessor. I'll tell you what, ain't no king's horses or king's men gonna put you back together after I'm done with you, you piece of... Coconut. Coconut likes to build his beans up on the sides. I just thought it was kind of interesting. It isn't a particularly notable strategy, and it will do nothing to save him from his impending doom. He will be exterminated like the rest. Davy Sprocket, he's Davy Sprocket. He is the scouty boy, the seer of sights. He has a mean crouch. He is the bringer of the tempo increase. I know that I've said I've been killing all of the predecessors, but I mean most of them just look kind of shocked or surprised when you beat them. Poor Davy actually just gets riddled to heck with gunfire though, which is why the game gets an M rating over in Europe. Next is Squeal, the polka boy. This particular opponent has the smuggest face of all the bean battlers, but that doesn't mean there's any chance he can face me. Don't ever think you can face me, ever! The next guy is actually just a stick of dynamite. When you beat him, he's actually just completely hecking dead. Such is war. After him, there's Grounder. Not Ground On. Ground Boy. He apparently had a fairly prominent role in some Sonic TV show, and look where it got him! Spike is next. He changes the music. He dies regardless.
Whoa, boy, we in the big leagues now, lads.
Sir for Fuzzy Logic, Knight of Beans stands in our way. At last, a worthy foe. Seriously, look at how cool this guy is. The armor, the pose, the glare. He calls us sire. Never has there ever been... Well, you know what? How about a comparison? You know Undyne from Undertale? This menacing amateur wannabe. The Knight of Beans is just superior. Don't believe me? Even ignoring Darwin's fourth, check this out. Undyne. Spear. 1 point. Sir for Fuzzy Logic the Grand. Trident. 3 points. That proves that he's at least 3 times as good. That's just maths. Can't fault maths. After a long and arduous battle, I emerged victorious. He was a commendable adversary. I guess that's why the doc's sending the boys around. I love that line. Next is Dragon Breath. I have evasion, and I make the reflex save, so... Scratch next, the Chicken Lad Supreme. He was a big boy show boy too. You know, the one with fingers in it. That one. It looks like he's the final boss, but yeah, still no challenge. Not even a scratch on me. Wait. It's not over.
It's the big bad bean, Bobotnik, Boctobo, Dr. Robungis.
The creator of the Bean Machine itself, the genesis of the very reason this game exists. His powers are great, but I must fight. I must use all I have to fight back against his potent beans. I'm sorry, Master, but I must pull out your forbidden techniques in order to save my friends. And just like that, like a true fight to the death, it is over quickly. I have proven that I am the true Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, not he. And with that, the beans can know peace. What the fuck is that clipping scream? Jesus! And then at the end of the credits, there's "Let's try hard level." Thanks, guys. Well, so that's the end of the game. The credits are done. Wait, there's one more? Who could there's no other...
What's that? Who could... This boy is powerless. How am I supposed to face this? No, don't
Bean.
face this.